everybody. Morning. It's a great day we have, representing all of the firefighters throughout Canada. We've done great work this week, but we have a very, very special guest with us this morning who took time out of his extremely busy schedule to spend a little bit of time with us. We share a certain special quality with the Prime Minister, and that is we took an oath to serve the citizens of Canada, to protect the citizens of Canada. And that comes with sacrifice. And it comes with a very sacred bond that we share in that protection of the people of Canada. And those of us in this room, our union leaders, took a second oath to protect the firefighters that protect the citizens of Canada. And that comes with the cost and the sacrifice. You know, what we need to be successful in protecting the firefighters in Canada is politicians that will listen, that will understand, that will care, and that will act to protect us. And what we have in Justin Trudeau is nothing short of a champion for protecting the firefighters in Canada. One of the costs that comes with being a firefighter is the inherent risk that we take. And unfortunately, that risk sometimes comes at the ultimate sacrifice. And that second oath that I talk about, that we all took to protect the firefighters, to protect the citizens of Canada, is about taking care of the families that are left behind. And under the leadership of Justin Trudeau, we've been able to accomplish incredible things for firefighters. Probably the most important thing that we have accomplished together is taking care of the families of the fallen. And we know that the leadership that you've provided has comforted families and protected families who have already lost so much in service to their communities. And I know going forward, we look forward to fighting with you and alongside you to continue to protect these people, the Canadian citizens that we swore that oath to protect. So I'd like to bring you up and say hello to everybody this morning. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Scott. Thank all of you. Thank you for the warm welcome this morning. And I am deeply touched. I do certainly agree that the commitment to service that you and firefighters right across the country exemplifies is a high bar to meet, and I obviously feel a deep call to service, but there is no comparison between the risks and sacrifices that you go through and what just about anyone else goes through. Your stature in the community, your commitments to your community, your commitments to serve goes above and beyond just about what anyone else does, and that is why I'm so honored to have so much support and so many friends in the firefighter community across this country and indeed around the world. Service isn't always the most popular thing. When someone chooses service, there's always sometimes questions. Well, you're going to be able to take care of your family, you're going to be able to build a good life for yourselves, but you don't choose it for the career, you don't choose it for the money, you choose it because you have a deep need to help your community, to protect your community, to sacrifice for your community. And that example is one that is extraordinarily important for all Canadians to see. And with firefighters in all our communities, there not just to serve, but to inspire. And one of the challenges we have in our society that we see sometimes is a breakdown of trust of authority, respect for authority figures, including and especially politicians, but not for firefighters. The trust that you have, and we tell our kids, if you see something, if you're worried, if you're lost, go talk to a firefighter. You are there, you are trusted, because you have our backs. In communities right across the country and around the world, we know you are there to keep us safe. And that's why it's so important that society and the governments have your backs as well. And that's certainly what we've been happy to do with the First Responders Memorial Fund, with the way we're looking at building codes right now to make sure we're thinking about firefighter safety at the same time. The way we move forward on making sure you are supported is something really important to us. But there's the other aspect of it as well. Understanding it's not just firefighters that need our support. The unions that protect our firefighters. All of you stand up every day for your members. Look out for them. We will always be a partner to labor in this country. We know that growing a strong middle class across this country, for protecting families, giving opportunities for kids, happens best when it happens in partnership with organized labor. That's one of the first things we did was get rid of Harper's anti-union legislation 377 and 525. You guys know. And throughout, we have focused on coming to the bargaining table and working with you and ensuring that employers right across the country, in whatever area they are, have a collaborative, respectful relationship with unions. That was a change from the last government. It's one that's going to continue. And I don't pretend we'll always agree on everything. That would be terribly boring if it was. But we will always listen. We will always support. We will always figure out how to move forward together in the values we share of making Canadians better off and our communities safer. The last word I want to say is I see that a number of you have your kids here today. And it's just wonderful to be able to tell you directly that your moms and dads are heroes. And heroes is a word that gets thrown around every now and then, a little too often in our world these days, but not in this room. You are heroes. You have our backs, and we'll have your backs as a government. Thank you very much for all you do. Merci beaucoup. One last thing, I know as a visitor up from Boston, you might not have one of these. A number of the guys in the room do. This is the Prime Minister's Challenge coin that I think you can take away with you and show how much
Thank you so much. I'm honored. This will be proudly displayed. I too have a challenge coin. It's in a drawer down in Washington, D.C. right now. But you will have one. Because something tells me I'm going to see you again in the not too distant future.
Thanks to your friends here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Merci beaucoup.
Thank you. See you in the fire. Thank you. Thank you.